intensity going into a big rivalry game this week?
I mean, this is something new to me. You know, I'm learning the tradition over here about the Notre Dame and USC. But I mean, it's pretty amped. And that's one thing that Dante came out and he preached to us and he let us know in the team meeting earlier. You know, we got to start fast, we got to hit them fast. And, I mean, everybody be watching this game is going to be, you know, all over the TV, you know, so just come out, have fun, and have energy.
You talked a little bit about learning about this rivalry. What have you learned so far about what it means to USC?
One, I actually, and I hope I don't get no criticism for this, but actually I did not know it was that much history between USC and Notre Dame. Also, I didn't know the beef, and I didn't know the trophy that they was playing over. So, I mean, just learning that, I'm like, okay. And then also Dante played a highlight tape, and I see some greats who came through here and how they approach the game and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, like, this is pretty serious, you know. So, I mean, just the history of it.
I think the bye week came at a good time for you guys to reset in terms of a hard loss at home to Utah, and then going into what you've learned now is a big rivalry.
Oh, yes, ma'am, most definitely. I mean, any losses, I mean, it sucks, you know, but I feel like the bye week hit right just in time, you know, new beginnings, new weeks, new starters, whatever the case may be, and new goals to achieve. So I feel like having that kind of center us a little bit, humble us a little bit, and now it's just time to go out there and execute.
How'd you use your bye week? Just did you do anything to reset yourself?
Couple of days, you know, put football over there for a little bit, you know, talk to my family a little bit. I did go home, you know, I treat this like my job, you know, this is business, you know, but just relax, sleep, let my body rest, you know, so I can come back out here and finish the second half of the season off well.
Coach had mentioned he had some players come in and talk about the rivalry, like Sean Cody. What did you get from those messages?
I mean, the one thing that I felt from him most was his emotions. You know, at one point he was finna start crying, and I was like, oh, like this is serious. Like, okay, like I need to up my preparation. I thought it was up. I just need to take it to there. So, you know, just to have a legend like that to come in and speak before the team, and for him to take his time out throughout the day to let us know, like, hey, this is how serious this is, man. I'm just thankful for it. And now it's just go out there and execute at a high level.
Do you feel like this week the seriousness you're talking about, the emotion, kind of reminds you when you were in Texas with the Red River shootout?
Oh, yeah. Yes, it do. I mean, when we was down there in the South, when I was playing for Texas, of course, you know, OU Texas, that's very serious. And I'm starting to get that same feeling here. Also, I probably get the same feeling with UCLA as well. But right now, in the moment, I'm starting to get a little bit of this, you know. Talking to some of the players, Coach V, one of them, for example, he's like, man, it gets so loud out there, like, it feel like the stadium shaking, you know. So, I mean, I'm ready to go out there and see what it feel like. I mean, that's what I've been wanting since a child, you know. Now I'm getting to live it.
Have you ever been to Indiana?
Never.
It's going to be cold.
Oh, really?
Prepare yourself.
What's the temp?
I think it's a high of like 6.
I think it's going to be
low
like 40s.
40.
I think it's 40s.
Yeah, when you guys play, yeah, because it's a 7 game.
40?
Mm-hmm. I feel like I just ruined your day.
I'm going to have my
He said
thermals
I'm not
on.
excited for this one anymore.
I'm going to have my thermal on.
What have you seen from their defense just on tape?
They got some pretty good athletes. Front seven pretty good. You're going to have to go out there and just play complimentary football. They got a pretty good safety. You're going to have to, you know, game plan against him, you know, respect to him. They got a pretty good defensive lineman as well. You know, hats off for him. You know, we just going to respect the whole entire defense and just ready to come out there and execute.
You've had a lot of success recently and taken on a bigger load on this team, but as a whole, when you look at the offense, what's preventing you guys from building consistently and winning games consistently?
Maximize our opportunities. I would say that. I feel like sometimes we tend to overthink. You know, you just got to go out there and be relaxed. You know, and just play complimentary football and be patient. You know, I mean, of course, everybody got dreams or whatever the case may be. You know, but when your time comes and when it's that specific moment, you know, just play and at a high speed, you know, and never overthink the moment. I feel like that's kind of been getting in the way, you know, because you got so many good guys in that locker room, and of course, you know, we want to win, and then we hear, you know, everybody else and want to live up to the people and the expectation of people who came for us, you know. So I feel like just us need to come down, you know, us players and coaches, just need to come down to a humble ground and just stay level-headed and live in the moment.